So welcome back. As summer draws to a close, the anticipation of a new semester begins to take center stage for numerous students across the borough and the city. Now, while many students choose the traditional in-person courses, Bronx Community College distinguishes itself by providing an online program satisfying students' needs for flexibility as well as convenience. And joining me now is the Director of Online Learning at Bronx Community College, Dr. Jordi Getman-Eraso, and we thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me, Darren. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, and so, I mean, we were talking just a little bit before, and that's why you joined us. We just bring you in on the conversation, right, about what it's like right now, because as we're coming out of COVID, we want to say coming out of the end of COVID, a lot more people are really going online, and it seems to be that there's this comfort, if you will, in online classes and pursuing education.
No, it's true, and that's one thing we learned. I mean, we've been offering online courses at BCC for a while, but COVID really brought up this notion that students would be really interested in online education. Why? Because all of our students have busy lives. They're not just students. They're usually also parents. They have to take care of family. They have work. So any time that they can save during their day from commuting, for example, coming and going to Bronx Community College, to take their classes is going to benefit them. So at the level of time savings, it's a great benefit. But also for us, coming out of COVID, the other thing that we also learned is, hey, you can't just offer an online course and just translate a normal course into an online course. You have to actually adapt the educational pedagogies to that modality. And so what we've really looked for is to bring out the best prepared and most interested faculty to teach the best possible online courses. We also want to, at the same time, offer students the best possible student services. So high touch, we can't do 24/7, but we're going to get close. And we're definitely going to engage students in a way that they can actually feel like they're being listened to and that they are getting the information that they need, no matter where they are.
Right. So for somebody who's watching, give us some, what are some of the online programs offered by BCC right now?
So right now we are launching with, we have a liberal arts and sciences AA degree. We also have associate's degrees in education, English. We also have digital design, public health, cybersecurity and networking is a really popular one. We both have an associate's degree there and also a certificate degree. So we also have coming on board soon, criminal justice. And then beyond that, also options in Spanish within the liberal arts and sciences, and also some special certificates in early childhood education.
It's got to be good because knowing that there's so many people who can't really make it into the classroom, knowing schedules are jammed the way that they are, to see somebody be able to pursue education or continue their education in this manner really should ring a bell home for you guys.
It really, Darren, that's a really good point. I've been at BCC for 20 years, and there have been times where you think, well, maybe I should get another job. No, you know what? I'm committed to BCC. Faculty at BCC are committed to BCC students because I've never had students that are more motivated, that are more interested in gaining knowledge and an advancement in life. And for me, that is our mission. That is what we're trying to transmit over into the online world. And we're doing it in a Bronx way. We're not doing it like somebody else might just. A lot of programs out there are offering online courses. We are addressing Bronx needs, Bronx students, Bronx context, and that's important to us.
Yeah, there's an e-portfolio program
as well.
What's that about?
Well, students are able to develop their own websites to promote themselves for work, for transfer to a four-year school after they get done with BCC, to also develop and reflect on their work that they've done at school. So at that level, it allows them to really engage not just in their own reflective thinking, but also to reach out to others that might be interested in them as possible employees or transfer students.
Yeah. As someone who's taken online classes, I know for a fact that it's not as easy as people think. It's quite difficult sometimes. And sometimes you really wish you could be in that classroom. But for an online student, what are some of the things that they need to be thinking about as they approach this?
That's a really good question as well. And because you can't just, like I said earlier, you can't just translate and move a face-to-face class online. You have to think about ways in which you can engage students, connect with them, have them feel connected to the course, connected to the college too. And so at that level, there are different approaches that you can bring into the classroom, and that's what we've been working on really hard. Reaching out to in fact, this summer we have a seminar for faculty. It includes 50 faculty, almost 47 faculty this summer,
Right.
that we are engaging in conversations about online learning. How do you reach the student? How do you connect with the student? How does the student then feel included and listened to and a part of that experience?
What's it been like for you on this side, talking about from the academic perspective and then as the employer, having to give these transitions, if you will, to your staff? Because it's a huge transition from standing in front of the classroom. We were taught how to teach one way. Now to take that and have to go to a hybrid formation. What's that been like for staff?
Another great question. I mean, it is something that I think is critical to any online program. When you're trying to do something completely new, it is a different way of engaging people. So you have to go from not just the classroom, you have to look at student services, start with admissions, go to financial aid. We've had long and very productive conversations about how to really address the central figure in this whole equation, which is the student.
Right.
The student's experience is where we started. And we try to be very empathetic about what the student is going through at each step of the way. And we've talked about it and adapted that to the online experience. So we're really trying to make their life as easy as possible so they can actually study and get on with their lives and actually move forward. You know, CUNY schools are known for social mobility. We are known for social mobility at BCCC, and we really want to encourage our students to join us in that experience.
I hate to say it, but the summer is ending. Classes are getting ready to start. Fall classes are getting ready to start. So people are coming down to deadlines. So what are some of the deadlines for people that they would know if I want to register for class, get into an online class?
Classes start on the 25th of this month, 25th of August. There is still time to register. So if you want to, go to bcc.cuny.edu. You will find there links to the online degrees. There is a easy to click form that'll get you right to us, and you will be able to then go through the process of applying and being admitted, and we'll onboard you after that.
Oh, Jordi, good to see you again.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much, Daren.
Thank you for being with us, all right?
It's always a pleasure.
All righty, yes. Well, listen, for more information, visit the website, bcc.cuny.edu. Follow them on Twitter and Instagram at BCCCUNY. Fall semester is right around the corner. I'm telling you, I don't even know where all this time went. We were just in summer. Now we're talking about fall. Well, got more show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more open. I got good news right after this.